Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys? Nice to see you. Let's see who we have in the chat today. Hi. All right, we got Ashley. Ashley, how are you? Wise One, Bad Princess, Fauntleroy, Trash and Champagne. How's it going, girl? Goodbye, Kyle, Nauman Roodles, Mr. Ranger Lab, Benign Hobbit, Diabetic Necromorph, Leg Poundoo. That's a mouthful. Rolly Kitchen Chair, Peter Princess, Lori. Hi, Lori. How are you, honey? I am a cat lady. Legend, Heidi Ho Beezer, Greenie, FW11, Abby. Hello. Hi, Panda. No one really matters but cats. Hello, Jane. Who else do we got in here? Midwest. Hi, Lurker. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Grumpy Nerd. Hi, guys. Giant Stonehead. Hi, Runs with Scissors. Alexis Lord. Stellar. Scar. Hi, guys. Jessica. Hi, Sue. Lost Tamale. Repost. I'm sorry, Ripost. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Sharon. And Claudine. I think I got everybody in here. Hi, guys. Welcome. If I missed you, I apologize. Welcome. I hope you're having a lovely Thursday. Thank you for joining us. What a day. All right. So let's just jump into it. First things first. Don't know if you guys saw it, but she posted a community tab post a couple hours ago. It's nothing really. Let me just switch over here. Hey, new Joanna. You came from No Madness Life Twitch stream. ALR is taking down Girl World Reactor. What? Wait a minute. Wait. Let's just back up here. Hold on a second. No Madness Life. Also, what is going on? I can't sleep. I need cameo. Hi, Gonzo. She's getting them with reused content. Well, okay, here's the thing. So if a reaction channel gets a strike from, say, Foodie or Amber, right? The onus really is on Foodie and Amber if they want to take that reactor to court, because you could kind of fight that, right? Saying this is fair use, especially if you transform it, blah, 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 blah. So apparently they hit No Madness too. Oh my goodness. If they are false strikes and she is at risk of losing her own channel. Hey, Vanessa. Well, No Madness, if you're out there, I hope you're okay. I hope you get your videos reinstated or whatever's happening. I can't. Hey, Freya. Thanks. Hey, Boop Girl. That's shitty. I know people are getting struck left, right, and center. So that is ridiculous. But whatever. Listen, it's the nature of YouTube, right? We just have to deal with it. You have to give Amber your IRL name and address to fight the DMs. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Or you could lie about it. Like some people like to lie and say and give like false names and identities. If you do a little digging, you could probably find out who it is. But yeah. The whole Amber thing, finding out that her and Tommy were talking that whole time, I'm done. Like I stepped into that for like one live stream and I'm done. Like that is just gross. Anyway. Okay. So I hope No Madness gets her shit back. Do I sleep? No. Shout out to Goose Chuck. I love her. All right. So let's get into today's live stream before we get too distracted. This was a Foodie's latest community tab post, again, from a few hours ago. Basically says, so you can't sleep, Beezer, I know. It's because you need a cameo. She's just pushing her cameos. So again, grifting, and more grifting. Wasn't sure if you saw that, so I just wanted to share. And if you didn't know, now you know. So there's that. All right. Her latest live stream is 2.5 hours long. I did do a recap last night. So yes, I did listen to the whole thing. I'm not going to make you guys do that today. Just Saying has an awesome cut down. I've linked it in my description below. Just Saying, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for all your hard work on YouTube. So we're going to watch this. Let me switch over here. It's a much more manageable 26 minutes and 47 seconds. And then after this, we're going to watch the video that I did this morning. I put it out this morning. It's basically about this whole situation with her and the child. If you haven't seen it, I do have it pinned up in the chat. But I do want to watch it with you guys if you haven't seen it. I'm really trying to make more like thoughtful content like that. So that's kind of where my channel might be heading. I don't know. We'll see. Especially if people are getting struck for silly things. Like we'll see how it goes. Anyway, enough talking. Let's watch Just Saying's cut down of last night's live stream. Hi, Magenta.
Because I don't want a hijab right now. I don't want a hijab. I was not going to go live because it's like almost my bedtime and I'm tired.
Yeah, she was not on camera at all for this. By the way, she didn't want to get dressed. Hey, Becky.
But I can't quit you.
Thanks,
I've been
Benay.
watching. Oh my gosh.
Thanks, Fawn.
I'm so addicted to like Karen airline freakouts. I just don't understand. Like I try to understand the behavior. Like something like I don't know if it's like because they get drunk before the airline, if it's the alcohol. Overstimulated airlines are drunk.
Thanks, Kendra.
I mean, there's so many times I've felt like freaking out at an airport and I just don't. Like you have to have some self-control, man. I mean,
I don't know where this is, like her babbling to the chat about airports. I don't know where this came from, to be honest.
I guess I freak out, like, when I would go into a rage, but certain situations, I guess I can say that I stay composed. I think drinking alcohol doesn't help in these situations. I notice that most of the time they've had something to drink. I mean, I freaked out when I've had too much to drink before. You guys saw that. Like my famous Cuba rage. It's one instance of that. So
one instance of you getting drunk. You were drunk for like a year, I think.
But like it's just like always like that's like one of my biggest fears is like not being able to board a flight. Like I don't know. So it's like oh my gosh, and then like it must be so embarrassing. They're causing a scene. The cops come. Everyone is looking.
I mean, this is premium content.
I'm in Las Vegas.
Hi, babe. Thank you. Hope you're having a good lunch. I miss you.
I really want to go to Area 51. That's like on my bucket list.
I would definitely go to Area 51 with Chantal. Can you imagine going to Area 51 with her? I would just want to see her just roll down one of the hills there. And the secret police, they're all like, they got their guns, they got their binoculars, they're just looking, and there's Foodie.
Didn't leave my family. I'm still.
Hey, Hemlock. Hey,
What?
Rosie.
It's not like I'm gone forever.
Hey, Jojo.
How would he use me for paying off his house when his house is paid for? Long, long time ago. My allergies are bad. My eyes are watering. I'm so tired. No, anytime I have the camera off, it's because I don't feel like getting dressed.
So she's naked. She's naked. Hey, Nazia.
Basically. I'm breathing funny because my allergies are like making my asthma act up and my eyes are leaky. I should go out and do something. Like, I don't know if I want to go to like a museum or it's like going to be really hot. Maybe a shisha cafe. As I say, my asthma's bad.
My asthma's bad, so let's go to a shisha cafe. Does that make sense to anybody? I mean, again, this is her health. Do whatever you want, but okay. Hey, Marina.
I'm not leaving Syria forever. I'm just taking a bit of a break.
She's not in Vegas. There's no way she's in Vegas. She's just saying that.
Because, hey, Gulabi.
Hey, Viv.
I hate water parks. They're like my least favorite place on earth. I would rather hang out in hell.
I mean, you were just there, were you? You had to leave.
I'm not like I don't like those kind of things.
Run? Maybe.
Sasa cannot travel. I don't know if you're aware, but Syrian passport, they can only travel certain places. And the GCC are not one of them. So, otherwise, hell yeah.
She's at the Wonder. Yeah, she's in Doha. Yep, she's in Qatar.
Well, they have like a souk. They have the Corniche. They have museums. But more importantly, I just wanted to be in some AC. Hey, Melly. I feel like I was getting heat exhaustion. Like, ugh.
And that's why she left, because she was hot and hungry. That's the reasons, guys. She probably burned so many bridges in Syria leaving the way she did. And for the reasons that she left for, like, because in all honesty, she was there for a month. She stuck it out for a month, which I give her credit for that. I don't know if I could have done that. Like if I needed a CPAP and I wasn't able to have it and it was like such a hassle, I don't know if I could have done that, but I give her credit for that. However, you stuck it out for a month. You couldn't have stuck it out for another month. I just like save some face, any pride at all,
Being fat is a huge factor, like
hey,
it's oof.
Hey, Ashley.
I don't know about forever, but no, I don't like to think of my life in forever terms. I take it, year at a time.
And I do have a poll out because someone mentioned this. I think it was Jane. Just about, could it be? Do you think that she left Syria because of all the heat she's getting with this kid? I'm just that I didn't even like think about that, but that makes sense to me. So I'm just curious. That's the poll today, guys.
I have an inhaler. Not without
Yeah,
a special
handle.
visa, Violet. So he would have to apply for a visa, and it would be really just more complicated. But he can't come. He has to work on the house. Some vacation money and to piss off the haters. Hi, haters, kiss it.
I
Thank
mean, yeah, foodie. I mean, keep going. Keep daring the community to get you in trouble. I mean, look how that worked out with Bruce, right? Hey, Tweety, nice to see you. I don't believe she left to a hotel as far as Doha for these reasons. It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, things just aren't adding up, right? It's just very strange.
you, Wanda. Oh my gosh. I'll use it to go somewhere. I don't know what. I gotta figure out. I washed my clothes in the sink today. I got some liquid detergent and got my clothes ready to go. Maybe I'll go somewhere tomorrow. I don't know where.
Maybe we'll get a vlog, right? We're gonna get that the what's it called? Outback vlog today. Supposedly she had Outback last night. She made a vlog. She's gonna edit it. Let's see how it goes. Hey, Aisha.
I want to go to the Capybara
Right.
Cafe. I want to kiss one on the snow. Friggin' cute.
Now I know someone said she wanted to go to the Capybara cafe, right? And they don't have one where she is. And people were like, where's the nearest one? Maybe she's somewhere else. So she's like dropping all these hints. But again, we haven't seen her since she doxed her own hotel room. She could have changed hotels. She could have left. We don't know.
You know what I don't get is people who are scared of rodents. They're so cute. Like, oh, like
Right.
rats are cute, but they're diseased, I guess. A lot of
Canada.
them. Nothing's open, and I had 2 pot noodles, so I'm full as hell. And I
Notice here she said she had 2 pot noodles and she's full. Then later on, she admits that she also had Outback with the 2 pot noodles.
don't feel good now. There used to be a pig at this local
Listen to this.
noodles, so I'm full as hell. And I don't feel good now. There used to be a pig at this local like Halloween place we used to go to as a kid. And I used to smack its butt, and every time I would do that, it would just lay like on the side ceiling because it was so fat that the fat was like covering its eyes almost. You know those pigs that are just like so fat looking that they just can't really move around. They just lay on the side. So I would smack its butt, and it would go.
First of all, what's a Halloween thing where there's a real pig that is so massively obese that parents bring their children to it where you could spank it? I would love to know what the fuck that is even about. So now she's fully admitting that she has spanked a pig on its ass as a child. When I heard this, I'm like, did she mean like a stuffed animal? Like I didn't but no, she means an actual pig. Hey Welsh.
It was so cute.
Hashtag animal abuser. I've never smacked an animal in my entire fucking life. Never. Not even a horse to make it go. I've never smacked an animal. As a child, you're smacking a pig on the ass while it just lays there and it's too fat. It can't. I don't even know. Her mother, I don't understand. Jane, what is this?
Nelly, I'm jealous. I'll trade you for the one in Syria. Come renovate my shower. No, I don't think there's wallpaper. It's going to be paint. We decided to just leave the paint for another time
Oh, Ashley, what's your theory?
because it needs like a professional entire, like there needs to be a big paint job done.
It's protection.
And so like right now the important thing is like making sure the electric is good and the water.
Right, because yesterday she said they had to paint everything, and now she's saying that, oh, we can't paint now. We need a pro to do that. So it's more important. The house that Salah kicked the family out of, the one that he's supposedly like getting together for her, didn't have electricity or power or water. Sorry, electricity or water. There was a family living there without electricity and water. I sure as shit hope they didn't pay you anything for that fucking slum that they were probably living in. These people are terrible. If it's not good enough for foodie, it shouldn't be good enough for a family with children. That's all I'm saying. People were living there.
There's just a lot of fundamental work that has to be done. Oh, and I can watch TikTok here.
Ham on the run. Ham on the run.
So I've been watching TikTok like any minute I can before I can't use it anymore. Oh no, Lindsay. Qatar. I'm in the Middle East. My TikTok feed. A lot of, hey Nubby, First Amendment audit videos, um, freakouts, Karen freakouts, ghost things, true crime things, police scam things, people who work at Subway, like they go live. I don't know why I like watching that, but it's like, I don't know, it makes me kind of want to work at Subway.
Do it. I think you should definitely try to get a job at Subway. First of all, good luck getting hired. Second of all, good luck on your first day. And also, good luck with a bunch of teenagers you're going to be working with because they're going to be making fun of you the entire time. You think kids are bad? Why don't you hang out with some teenagers? Let them hang around you.
No, he's renovating his house. So I don't know how long I'm going to be here.
Hey,
My
Emma.
reaction channel's getting striked. I haven't even really, I don't know what's going on. Who's got striked?
So I know that Gorlick Bread got his monetization taken away for whatever. Breezy had to do Rumble. I know she was back on YouTube this morning. I hung out in her chat for a few minutes this morning. I guess you guys said No Madness Life, right? The whole like Milky thing with the being under the age that got cleared up, so she's fine, but nothing to do with this. I don't think. Alexandra Rodriguez is striking people. She struck two channels that I know of, Mama Goob and this other channel called Shout Out to Mrs. Snowflake. Hello, honey. You're doing well on YouTube. I'm so happy. So that's people that I know off the top of my head. There's probably a lot more. No Madness is on Twitch now. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
Ball and Gorlick.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Many of Alexandra reaction channels have been removed or demonetized.
Yep.
They're probably going to start cracking down because I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to be targeting one person like that. You know, it's hate and bullying. That's what it is.
Shut up, Chantal. Hate and bullying. Oh my God.
Honestly, I've just been focusing on, hey, Jackie, just taking my meds on time, trying not to eat too badly, but I don't know. It's so tempting to have all the food you want to eat just right at your fingertips, you know?
So I just want to pull attention to that comment Ashley just made. So Ashley's theory is that Amber Lynn is the one who has been striking all these channels. What if Amber and Emily contrived this entire thing and used Mr. Snowflake as a funnel/platform? Ick, if that's true. God, I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't even know. This is crazy.
And when I'm in Syria, I don't even think about it because I don't have it. Qatar has so much food. It has Outback Steakhouse.
Like that's Rose. That's the thing. Like before, she's just harming herself, right? The occasional animal would get pulled into her bullshit, right? But now she's pulling children in and kids with special needs on top of that, right? So, like I'm saying, she crossed a line. For me personally, I think this crosses a line. So
it has
whatever.
Try to rid the diabetes. I know it's so hard not to be tempted. Like I wanted to just like try to like maybe I order once a day, so I have like one meal a day. They have a lot of junk. They have like Hardee's, Burger King, everything. KFC, yep. Yeah. That's like maybe for like 1 week I can just have like one meal a day, but like everything I want, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I was still eating junk in Syria.
We know. We know.
I was eating ice cream, booza every day. But I would sweat a lot and just eat like a little portion of it. It's also how much of something you eat is important too. They do have Dairy Queen, and they have a combo where you can get a Twisty Misty with it.
So they have Dairy Queen with a Twisty Misty combo in Doha. She's never leaving that hotel. Never. She's there. That's it. She's gone. She's going to stay there forever.
That's I have some croissant and some cheese and stuff because I had to buy like some shampoo,
Love you, babe.
conditioner, and body wash and some laundry soap. Every day I try to wash what I wear and hang it up. I don't like wearing dirty, especially because it's summer and I sweat a lot. Ugh. I can't rewear sweaty stuff. I hate it.
She's hand washing her clothes in the hotel sink. Remember the debacle? She was trying to find like laundry detergent at 7-Eleven and ended up buying like what did she buy? Dish soap or hand soap or some shit. Do you think her sweaty ass summer clothes, those tarps are getting washed properly in the hotel sink by Chantal? She's going to get boils on top of her boils.
You know, so I got to be really careful, extra careful with good hygiene in the summers. I'm not paying for them to wash my clothes here. It's expensive. I got to be frugal. Even though, you know, so I just
got to be frugal, but she has to be able to pay for her food every day. So, you know,
it's budget to eat like once a day. eat out once a day, and I have a few groceries. Like in the morning, I can have a piece of fruit and a croissant and some smoked turkey and cheese on it, and then I order one meal later. That's enough food. I haven't found
I just can't imagine ordering in every single day. Just the amount of garbage that would accumulate. And you know, she doesn't take out the garbage, not even in her hotel rooms, right?
nashies, but there is Santa Fe sauce. I don't like the complimentary like shampoo and soap and stuff they give you at hotels. It's not efficient. And cuts are
It's not efficient. It's designed to be efficient. That's why they put everything in big bottles now. What do you mean it's not efficient? So what, are you not using soap and conditioner now? Like what the fuck?
actually Volker Qatar is affordable, and the hotels that are like 2 to 3 stars are like more like 4 or 5. It's really not expensive at all.
So why did you tell everyone that the hotel you were staying at is not a hotel like we're used to? Like you made it sound like a dump because it wasn't.
There are hotels that are like 1,000 a night, but I'm not saying those, obviously.
Right, because you only got $1,100 supposedly from your latest scam. We know.
Probably never in my life. That's okay. No, it's not legal here.
I know, font.
What is $60 a night? If I want to go to Canada, that's right. It would just be one flight from Doha.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's trash. Jordy got struck. Oh lordy, it's Jordy I forgot about that. Yeah, if you guys watched Jordy, he got struck too. There was I remember what post was that? He wrote a post. I was reading his post. Fucking hell. Crazy.
And we can't avoid food.
Garlic
We can
bread,
avoid trigger. Like, I don't know though. It's like because it's tricky because they say in order to repair your relationship with
Jordy said it's ALR. It must be her then. Yeah. I'm telling you, that woman is, I just don't, I've never liked watching her. Amber Lynn, I just don't find her interesting. Foodie's not interesting either, but we can make fun out of it, right? Like we could have like a good time with Foodie. Amber is just like, she's just such a nasty, like, Foodie's nasty too, but you know what I mean?
with food. You should not deny yourself.
Like
you should
shit.
just try to eat smaller portions and, what did you get? Outback. And I did a mukbang video, but I'll release it later. I have to edit a whole bunch of things. I just went overboard with food. Outback, 2-pot noodles. Yeah, I spent a month only. Felt like a year away from these foods. And
no offense if you guys like watching Amberlynn, like I'm not trying to rag on that at all. She's just not for me. It's not my thing.
I go back, it's going to be probably a good full solid year at least. I'm going to be not eating where I'm going to be living. I think the most fatteningest thing is the shawarma. So I'll understands diabetes very well, yeah, because he has some family members that have it. He's always on my case about my pills, and he'll get like actually mad if I don't take my pills. And like a child, sometimes I lie. I'm like, yeah, I did.
She lies to her husband about taking her diabetic medication. Just let that sink in. Doesn't hurt your husband. Well, I mean, maybe it will in the long run if you're not there to provide him money, but why are you lying to your husband about taking diabetic? Like, what is wrong with like this woman? I just don't understand. Who does she think she's hurting?
Because I know I don't want to hear it from him. Because he'll be like, he'll rag me out for like 5 effing minutes. I should just take them, I know, but sometimes I forget.
You'll get there.
He really cares about you. Yeah, I love him. He basically like is doting about that. But I need someone like that in my life.
You need a caregiver, and that's what he is, honestly.
I just hope it doesn't get tiring for him. But I take care of him too. It's hard for me to take my pills because I'm not organized. Like I just forget. Or for the past while, it's because we've been busy and out, and I just don't bring them all with me. And like I said,
she doesn't care. So if she doesn't care about her health or respect her health, why the hell should any of us ever respect her? But there's no reason to. She doesn't even respect her health. I don't give a fuck about her health. Do whatever the fuck you want. But when you like get seriously hurt because you don't care about your health, don't say it's our fault because it's fucking not.
So we're not organized. I would like to be 100 kgs, yeah. And I think I'm 100. Last time I weighed myself in Syria, I was 150. Wait, I was 159. Then when I weighed myself after, I was 155.
So she's claiming the last time she weighed herself was in Syria, and she weighs 340 something pounds. I put it in my recap. I forget the exact number, but 344 pounds or so. So what, you lost like 30 pounds since you've been there? What?
So I have 55 kilograms to lose before I'm at 100 kgs, which is still heavy, but it's still better than what it was. In Kuwait, I was 166 most recently. No, I'm in Canada. I'm from Canada, but I'm in the Middle East right now. Exactly, foods. The problem is when I got to Syria, like everyone is excited to feed you. Like, I feel so bad refusing because when you refuse food, they look at you like almost like it's a rude thing.
It is kind of rude, unfortunately. And that's why it's so hard. That's why you'll find a lot of bigger people in some kind of societies like that because they just push the food on you. Hello.
And
You know?
they don't really ask if you want something first. They just bring it to you. Like someone will bring me a huge plate of watermelon. And I told them, like I have sugar problem, but they don't think that it will affect me. Oh, it's just watermelon, or like somebody made rice pudding and I'm sure there's sugar in that plus the rice.
Right. Because, I mean, obviously her problem is watermelon and the one time someone gave her some rice pudding. It's not the ice cream every day. It's not the slushies every single day. Because she admits she eats a slushie every day or drinks a slushie every day and an ice cream every day. And that's just what she admits.
The rice, and they're like, oh, it's just a little sugar. It won't hurt you. I don't think they really realize, foods that won't raise my blood sugar. But the thing is like my kidneys are not the healthiest.
Yep.
So
Sugar,
I was
yep.
told also by one doctor
Hey, beach flower. Nice to see you.
that eating too many high protein foods will also not be the best.
Right. So she's not allowed to eat a lot of high protein foods. She's type 2 diabetes, completely unmanaged. So that is just raging out of control. She needs to talk to someone who can literally look at her, at all of her comorbidities and say, this is the diet plan you need to follow. You're just guessing, honey. You're just guessing. And this is
I know
your life.
I seem like privileged, and probably people think I have like all kinds of money and stuff. We do because I'm traveled, but no, it's a frugal trip. There's meal deals for like 25 reals a day, which would be like maybe $8. I'm trying to be frugal. I enjoy finding deals on things. Like my flight, I like looked for like it was almost like 2 days straight. I was looking for a good deal.
Oh God. All right. I'm ending our poll here now, guys, before it gets too long for this. Okay. So do you think she left Syria because she was afraid of getting caught with this child exploitation charges? 29% say yes, that makes sense. 35% say perhaps a combination of things, and 36% say no, too hungry / sweaty. So thank you so much. 366 votes. No, she was just too hungry and sweaty. That's what went out. Thanks, guys.
I don't know.
Rewind.
There's meal deals for like 25 reals a day, which would be like maybe $8. I'm trying to be frugal. I enjoy finding deals on things. Like my flight, I like looked for like it was almost like 2 days straight. I was looking for a good deal. I don't know.
Go back 60 seconds. All right, hold on. 11:47. Okay.
Because when you refuse food, they look at you like almost like it's a rude thing. And they don't really ask if you want something first. They just bring it to you. Like someone will bring me a huge plate of watermelon. And I told them, like I have sugar problem, but they don't think that it will affect me. Oh, it's just watermelon, or like somebody made rice pudding and I'm sure there's sugar in that plus the rice. And they're like, oh, it's just a little sugar. It won't hurt you. I don't think they really realize, foods that won't raise my blood sugar. But the thing
Right.
is like my kidneys are not the healthiest. So I was told also by one doctor that eating too many high protein foods will also not be the best. I know I seem like privileged, and probably people think I have like all kinds of money and stuff. We do because I'm traveled, but no, it's a frugal trip. There's meal deals for like 25 reals a day, which would be like maybe.
This is just Thailand all over again, isn't it? Honestly, this is her for a month in Thailand. She went ballistic, except she had, gummies and she was getting high every day, massive amounts of THC, which she probably can't handle. This is a little different, but she's basically unsupervised. Now she's got $1,000 burning a hole in her pocket that she didn't have to earn at all, right? It's just donations from this girl. Because why not, right? It's Thailand.
Maybe $8.
Salah's not with her.
Be frugal.
Thank
I
you.
enjoy finding deals on things. Like my flight, I like looked for like it was almost like 2 days straight. I was looking for a good deal.
Kaylin.
I don't know. I like looking for deals. I love saving money now. I like, belly button. How deep is your belly button? Do you guys have an innie or an outie? Mine stunk yesterday. I used a Q-tip with alcohol.
That is so fucking rank, dude. She calls this content. Yeah, this is her content.
Yeah, if you don't wash them, they stink. Yeah. Yeah, they get black and fall off. I think that's I remember my sister's.
We missed it. Wait, what are we talking about? What are you looking for? And I'll find it.
And he'll get like actually mad if I don't take my pills. And like a child, sometimes I lie. I'm like, yeah, I did. Because I know I don't want to hear it from him. Because he'll be like,
Go back further. Like, how far back?
what is $60 a night? If I want to go to Canada, that's right. It would just be one flight from Doha. And we can't avoid food. We can avoid trigger. Like, I don't know though.
Was that it?
It's like, because it's tricky because they say in order to repair your,
Go back to 10:01. All right.
like, I just forget. Or if we're, for the past while, it's because we've been busy and out and I just don't bring them all with me. And like I said, we're not organized. I would like to be 100 kgs and I think I'm 100. Last time I weighed myself in Syria, I was 150. Wait, I was 159. Then when I weighed myself,
Someone asked if she's from Canada, and she said she's in Canada, then said she's from Canada. But oh, maybe she just, I don't know. I don't think she's in Canada. Maybe she is. Where the fuck was it?
after I was
What did I miss?
155. Every
Sorry,
day
I'm
I
just
try to
trying
sweat a
to
lot.
figure this out. Hold on.
I don't with good hygiene in the summers. Frugal. In the morning I can have a piece of fruit. Order if it tells me from Doha, ship with food. And we can't avoid food. Want to go to Canada, that's right. It would just be one. What is $60 a night? And we can't avoid food. We can avoid trigger. Like, I don't care. You know, I really on those. Because about my pills. I didn't know 5 effing minutes.
Sorry.
I should just take them, I know, but sometimes I forget. He really cares about you. Yeah. I love him. He basically like is doting about that. But I need someone like that in my life. I just hope it doesn't get tiring for him. But I take care of him too. It's hard for me to take my pills because I'm not organized. Like I just forget. Or if we're for the past while, it's because we've been busy and out, and I just don't bring them all with me. And like I said, we're not organized. I would like to be 100 kgs, and I think I'm 100. Last time I weighed myself in Syria, I was 150. Wait, I was 159. Then when I weighed myself after, I was 155. So I have 55 kilograms to lose before I'm at 100 kgs.
God.
Which is still heavy, but it's still better than what it was.
I don't know. I give up, guys. I trust you. I don't know if she's there or not, but I'm not going back and listening to it again.
Blah. No, give me that. And she just plays that one. So you're welcome for Sass's ad revenue, you stinking loser. I don't remember which one it was. It was like one of the older documentaries. It was so funny. I told Salah about it.
Sorry, I don't know where it was.
I died. I was like, no, that's not Mariam. And then Salah, he's like, let's show them our Salah and Chantal channel on the TV with the whole family around and everything. And I was like, are you insane? I'm like, do you not realize when you pull up the channel, they're going to see all the hate channels about it?
Okay. I'm getting very distracted by the chat.
It was
sorry.
like one of the older documentaries.
Listen
it was
to
so funny. I told Salah about it. I died. I was like, no, that's not Mariam. And then Salah, he's like, let's show them our Salah and Chantal channel on the TV with the whole thing.
They put the couples channel on the TV for the Syrians to watch. Do we believe that? I don't know.
Like whole family around and everything. And I was like, are you insane? I'm like, do you not realize when you pull up the channel, they're going to see all the hate channels about us? He didn't even care. He just did it anyways. Sure enough, right under watch next, there was like a video, like really bad thumbnail of us. They just ignored it.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know if they can read the English. I don't know what they saw, but like, what the fuck?
Sometimes at first I feel,
Goose.
oh my gosh, like a
Goose. I loved you this morning. You like totally made my day.
Shamed, but then I have to remember I'm not from that culture. I'm from a different culture, and in my culture, being an idiot is totally fine.
So, if you're Canadian, because Chantal's Canadian, she said being her culture. Being an idiot is totally fine. It's fine if you're an idiot if you're Canadian. So it's in your culture, guys. Just like smoking weed is in your culture, because that's what Chantal loves to say. I'll tap that back. I'll tap that back.
At first, I feel, oh my gosh, like ashamed. But then I have to remember, I'm not from that culture. I'm from a different culture. And in my culture, being an idiot is totally fine.
No.
You know, showing your whatever is totally fine. And
so showing whatever you want. So you can just get totally naked. You could just spread your legs. And it's okay because you're Canadian. It's just part of the culture. I'm kidding. I love Canadian.
That's how I was back then. I had a different belief set and I can't change it. So I'm not going to be ashamed of something that I can't change and that I'm not that person anymore. And that's all I can do, you know? So, but yeah, it is kind of, I can only imagine how horrifying it would be if you're not used to that, you know?
Right. And you put that child with special needs on your channel. Do you understand now? I know you're pretty slow, Chantal, when it comes to the uptake and everything, but do you understand why it's an issue?
You know, that's something normal in the West.
She People use shame bone, yeah.
SE, you know what? Schmexuality. I don't know if I can get banned for that word, but for as income, as a means of making money, you know? No, nobody would walk in.
Like you did with OnlyFans?
In because we had our own little room with the door locks. But bright and early, when one of the kids wake up or all of them wake up, they come dashing to the door. And if you don't let them in, they cry. So you have to let them in.
Let's try and beat up.
And with living with people, every time you go to the bathroom, you have to put your hijab on. You have to get dressed. You can't just go out in your undergarments to the bathroom like you can living at home.
Tough shit. Just tough shit. These people are literally letting you stay in their house for free. You're not paying them rent. You're literally eating them at a house and home. And you're probably being terribly rude to their children. And you're also probably, listen, that child was living in that house, right? That's the only way she would have access to that child. Because remember, she was talking about the child slept over. The next morning, the child was there. That child lived in that house. I guarantee it.
Because somebody might be in the right there. You can't do it. Whenever having a hotel's having a little dark fridge full of peanuts and things you can buy. I don't want to think anymore, but
she's pissed she doesn't have fucking the mini bar. Ashley, it's,
you know, remember when I went to the Hotel St. Thomas? They made that charcuterie board with no cheese, and I wanted the cheese. It was like a whole tray of dry salami. How many kinds of dry salami can you have? I was burping kielbasa all day.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
Anyway, they had a bag of candy for like $15. Robbery should be illegal. Someone call the cops. Why am I breathing heavy?
Because you're massively unhealthy.
My toes are like icicles.
I mean, that's the first thing that goes, right? Your toes, your feet.
It was really hard to sleep sometimes in Syria.
Hey, she's supposed to go to the doctor today. It's Thursday. Did you go to the doctor, Foodie? I'm just curious.
Because, especially at our apartment, the bed was like
yeah, Jane.
On this huge frame. It was a huge bed frame with a huge headboard. It was nice looking, but it was so creaky. Like even just for Salah. And I thought it was gonna break. I was gonna break it.
Hey, Miss T, nice to see you.
Oh, I broke a chair. I broke a plastic chair at Noor's. I was sitting on a chair. It was a plastic like deck chair. And I felt it like slowly going down. And then boom. And a piece of plastic, like a projectile, flew in my head on my head. Hey, Travel. No, Kev.
I'm fucking sitting here last night listening to this, trying to type this up as I'm doing my recap. I'm like, what the? I'm just picturing it in my head. Chantal's sitting there, sitting around the circle with a bunch of Syrians, just having a good time, maybe drinking some fucking Syrian coffee. And all of a sudden, Chantal starts thinking a little bit lower, and she knows what's going to happen, right, guys? She knows. Hey, Havasu. She knows what's going to happen. She didn't realize, though, that it was going to hit her in the fucking head.
And then it shattered. The one leg shattered. It was like hard plastic. I felt so bad. I'm like, I'll buy you a new chair. She's like, no, it's okay. But, you know, I don't like breaking people's furniture. Yeah, I actually didn't fall on the ground. I was lucky, but one of the legs like burst and one of the projectile piece of plastics hit me in the head.
Can you just please, just for a second, I don't care how poor your imagination is, just think of this. Fuck. Why the fuck wasn't I born a bug so I could just be a fly? Oh God.
Yeah, so
Oh, just
I broke another chair. I've broken a lot of furniture in my life.
like a fucking tortoise on his back. A turtle, a bug, a beetle that cannot get up.
You would think it would be a wake up call, but
The oranges. Yard.
I was like, oh my gosh. And I screamed. Like there was a living room full of people. And I screamed and everyone just like looked at me.
Is that why she left? Is that why she left?
Oh my god.
You know, she farted when it broke. She might have shit her pants when it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. She's so right. She's casual about it. She doesn't care. You think she's lying? I don't think she's lying. Listen, I know she lies all the time, but for some reason, when she tells embarrassing shit like this, I don't think she's lying. For some reason, I think she's proud of her being such a fucking mess.
Yeah, recently. How embarrassing. I know. I was like, oh shit. I don't usually get embarrassed, but this time I felt my face get really hot. I mean, I am human, I guess.
I guess.
But, I mean, they made me feel okay about it because another woman that's there that's kind of big, she said that she broke one of those chairs too recently.
Of course, Chantal always had to find someone that also did it or worse than what happened to her, right? Always. I'd be mortified. I would have left. That'd be reason enough for me to fucking leave and never come back. I mean, yeah, I would.
And fell on her back. Yeah, in Syria. Oh, really? Casual vlogger. You feel the legs going down, yeah. I want to go to a Sainsbury's. I would have died. Yeah, it can be very embarrassing. I am, the house is being prepared for this queen here. No, I'm just joking.
It is, because there was no electricity or running water in the house, and there was a family living there, and Salah kicked them out so she can get in there.
Your dignity. What's that? No, I'm just joking. The legs start to splay out. They go akimbo. It was a pretty flimsy plastic chair. I should have never sat on it.
I mean, Jane, you don't want to take her to Sainsbury's, take her to Co-op, get her a sandwich? Come on. You could take her to fucking Whitby and get some fish and chips. Come on. I know you want to.
Hopefully very soon I'll reunite with them. I shouldn't be here too long because it shouldn't take very long, for the house, but I'm just resting as well. Oh. The family that lived in the house went to another house. They found a place. So, I mean, obviously you do feel bad that they have to move, but at the same
But as long as you have a place to live, who the fuck cares if you displace another family, right? That probably that you said has been living there for a very long time, for years.
time, it's his house. Like it's his family's house. It's bought and paid for by them. I mean, if you want your house back, at least they gave them a lot of notice.
Slum dog.
No, they weren't squatters. They were renters. They were paying. Yeah, so it's like one of those situations,
They were paying to live in that house without electricity or water.
Which, yeah, so I mean, even if you rent, like anybody, if you rent a house from a private owner, they can do that anytime.
No, you can't. You can't just kick people out at any time. That's not how it works. There are some protections for renters. I'm a renter. I have renters insurance. I have things that protect me. So my landlord just can't turn around one day and say, "Hey, Farrah, get the fuck out of my apartment." There are certain things that protect people from that. But if you have a shady slumlord fucking owner who doesn't play by the rules and won't even provide the basic human necessities for his tenants who are paying him, I mean,
they got months notice since Kuwait, even before. So they had
oh boy, yeah, congrats, honey. Love you. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
a lot of notice. But they were living like a lot of people do. They were living without electric and they were living without running water. So he has to install all of that. You are like more, so they had a lot of notice. But they were living like a lot of people do. They were living without electric and they were living without running water.
Fuck you, Salah. Why does Chantal deserve electricity and running water, but those kids didn't? And they were paying.
So he has to install all of that. You were already planning to move to Syria. Yeah, kind of. They would just probably fill, like they have water, but like not through the water system. Like they would probably like, you know what I mean? Like not through the taps and stuff, but like
through what?
Through a water thing, and they fill a bucket or something. I don't know.
You people do not deserve. Hey, Zing, how are you, sweetheart? Hope you're having a good day. You people don't deserve to be in charge or responsible for anyone else's like dwellings or abode.
I don't know what they were doing, but
But they're going to get away with this because it's Syria, and Syria has so many fucking issues right now trying to stabilize the country that they, like I said in my video earlier, they don't have the resources to like track when this kind of shit happens, right? They got enough shit. They can't, half their citizens don't have running water, right? So that's what these idiots bank on. They're not going to get in trouble, right? No one's going to bother her. She only grifted about $1,500, like no big deal.
the good thing is that
Fuck
this
that.
area you can drink the water right from the tap. It's not dirty like where we were. they use.
I hope it catches up to her.
I don't know if
really
it's like wells. I think so. Yeah. The hotels in Syria do
amazing.
not have AC. Some of them do, but they're very expensive. Like they're like 150 US a night. In Qatar, you can find a really good 4-star hotel for like 35 a night. So like,
And that's where she is.
it just depends. The one hotel that was closer did not get Mr. Beast out there. Did not have AC. I'm like, no, no thanks. So the bed was like the bedroom had no windows, and I would be drenched in sweat, and my CPAP would be like wet. The mask would be wet.
That is fucking disgusting. If you've ever had a CPAP, you will know there's tons of little nooks and crannies in there. You need to almost get like a toothpick to get in to make sure you can clean everything, or like a Q-tip or something, right? A cotton swab. Can you imagine being so wet that your CPAP is now wet? Oh my God. And it's not just water that's the wet. It's sweat.
From sweat, I was just like, I need to like just ugh. So I'm looking forward to the winter.
I bet she
and losing
is.
some weight. And I probably wouldn't have that much of a problem. But even Salah, he couldn't stand being without the fan. Where we were, I'm glad to be out of that apartment, actually. Him too. The strip isn't that expensive, actually. And it's very necessary, so yes, it's worth it to me. Look in the summer body. What's wrong with my body?
Nothing.
Yeah, flight was pretty cheap.
Goose track.
Actually, it was more expensive than the hotel. Yes, Outback is a priority. You're right.
If you've never had Outback, let me just tell you, Outback is just like Applebee's, right? Just a different, slightly different theme. It's not Australian at all. It's got nothing to do with Australia, right? They just say, "Good day, mate." Like, you know,
No.
it's just not, right? I need pulpy here. Like, it's just not. It's nothing special. It's just a chain restaurant. They have some good brown bread, but you can literally get that shit anywhere. For her to make this big of a deal about Outback Steakhouse is fucking sad.
Actually, I got $10 off, so it was a good deal.
Applebee's is, I think Applebee's is better.
So I'm going to make that money back, Leah.
Oh, Applebee's is worse, yeah.
So yeah, I am trying to be frugal, trust me. There's a whole menu of meals that have free delivery, and they're like only 25 reals. So that
I bet, yeah, listen, I bet Australians are just as like embarrassed about Outback as Italians are about the fucking Olive Garden. Like, no offense, guys, but don't go to the Olive Garden. Fuck that.
it's maybe $9.
Rosie has an Applebee's tattoo. Yeah, K-Bun, I have been watching and also lurking in Scar's chat, and I've been watching you guys and listening to this discussion. And yes, I have been watching.
So
you guys are hysterical.
Give a tip, and it'll be like, pretty cheap eating every day. Less than $10 plus tip. Yeah, I'm catching up on sleep, right? I was getting like so delirious from lack of sleep and then having to be out in the heat and a balcony. No, we're main level, but we have a pretty huge
spore in the lungs. No offense if you like Olive Garden. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to offend anybody. It's just, it's not Italian. Like that's like saying like Taco Bell's Mexican. I guess it's just not.
That's like walled in, so there's no way Julia can escape.
Oh, here we go.
Going to be out in the heat.
Listen to this. She's describing the yard in the new place.
And a balcony. No, we're main level, but we have a pretty huge like yard. That's like walled in, so there's no way Julia can escape. So and there's like a gate. There's like a door with a gate, so she'll be able to go outside.
So she's planning on letting Julia run in the yard. Has Julia been running in this yard? Is that why we haven't seen her? Again, we have not seen Julia in a minute. We have not physically, we've heard her talk to her, but we have not physically seen her in a minute. So she's saying there's a wall around the yard, and I'm picturing like a backyard or whatever, right? She's fixed, so why not, Mr. Brownstone? Listen, listen. I know you like to troll me. I don't want Julia to get away. I mean, I want Julia to find a home. I don't want her to just run away because you never know what's going to happen. And then we're never going to know, right? I don't want her to run away. I want her to get adopted by someone who will take care of her, you know? And that's her plan. The walls are high enough, she won't get out.
And she can't scale that wall. It's like a big cement wall. She won't be able to scale it, so I'm going to put some seating, like floor seating. But Salah installed the solar. He had to buy extra panels. It's expensive to set up, but once you have it, it's not too bad, actually. But once you have it set up, you don't have to worry about paying for electric or anything.
Notice when she was in Canada away from Salah and Julia, that was the only thing she could talk about was, I miss Julia. I miss her. I miss her. She doesn't say shit now. Has she said she misses Julia? No, not once.
Yeah, hotel. We're using the money we would usually spend on rent because we're homeless right now. we don't have rent to pay right now, so.
Right, so they don't have rent to pay. So Salah is staying for free with those people, whoever they are. She's used the money from the child exploitation grift to pay for the hotel, and they don't have to pay rent. So they're homeless, basically. Technically, they are.
He's not staying at the house yet. He's still staying where we were staying. Yeah, he's doing a lot of the work. Him and his buddies or family members, cousins, whatever. I don't know. Some dude's helping him. What? I don't remember saying that. I don't remember ever calling anything gay.
Okay. Now she goes into the bigoted portion. So she's going to talk about the word gay as like an insult, basically. And she's going to say, I never said that. I don't remember saying that. There's video proof of her saying things like that, but just a little trigger warning if you need it.
I said 90s classes. Saying that, cousins, whatever, I don't know. Some dude's helping him. What? I don't remember saying that. I don't remember ever calling anything gay. I said 90s classes? What? Maya's world. When I'm angry, I don't even remember what I say. I couldn't tell you what I meant.
As long as she's angry, it doesn't matter what she says because she can't remember it after. Even if there's video proof. Remember when she came back from Cuba and she had rewatched the Cuba Rage and she fiended all that, like, oh my God, I can't believe I was saying that. I was so drunk. Yeah, that's just because she was drunk or she was mad. It's okay, guys. She didn't really mean it. It's all right.
Don't make any sense. Don't listen to me. That's another thing we always said in the 90s. That's so gay.
I never said that. Never. That's one thing I never fucking said. It was such a stupid. I remember even being a kid and thinking, that sounds so fucking stupid even now. Like, it just sounded dumb. We didn't always say that in the 90s. Maybe you did because you were uneducated and fucking ignorant, but not everyone said those words.
You remember that?
A lot of people did say that, but a lot of people didn't say that too. She can't just say everybody said it in the 90s because that's not true. That's just not true.
Like, whatever that means. I don't even know what that means. When you think about it, like, don't know how it's an insult. Yeah, exactly.
You know exactly how it's an insult. Like, you're an adult. You know how it's used as an insult. That's what makes you a piece of crap, in my opinion.
Well, definitely shouldn't be. So it meant lame. Yeah, true. And even lame now is a slur. Ableist. Used to mean happy. Life is depressing. I remember Y2K. I was at a party with Shannon.
Listen to this. Now listen to this fucking story. Sorry, the motorcycles are going crazy today.
The party host looked like a monkey. He was like this scrawny white guy who...
Listen to that again. The party host looked like a monkey. He was this like scrawny white guy. Was he white, Chantal? Because I have a feeling she thought about that a split second before it came out of her mouth and changed black guy to white guy. And that's where my head went, especially on the heels of talking about using the word gay as a slur, that kind of thing. One more time, Chantal.
Shannon. The party host looked like a monkey. He was like this scrawny white guy who just looked like a monkey. I don't know. I think it was because his limbs like looked like he could swing from a tree, and he had like a layer of fuzzy brown hair all over his body, and his ears kind of stuck out. So,
This 450-pound monstrosity of a person is body shaming someone else on the internet. Just let that sink in. This is why people talk shit on the internet, because they won't do it in person, because people would make fun of them because they probably look like other people they're describing, right? Just keep that in mind.
he kind of looked like a monkey. Like, I'm being literal. He did.
Monkey, huh?
Storytime bees. Yeah, Shannon, she threw up on herself. And she took me into the bathroom and she said, I threw up on myself. And I was like, well, do you want to go home? And she was like, no. She washed up and kept drinking. I hated her boy. I hated every single one of her boyfriends, but this one I especially hated. He looked like...
Imagine hating every single one of your best friend's boyfriends. What does that say about you as a woman? Just all of them? Why? There was none you got along with? No, I hated all of them. Oh, okay, I wonder why.
He was so chauvinistic and like full of himself.
Isn't Shannon the raging racist? So, I mean.
And I don't want to look shamed, but he had no business. He had really little teeth. Like, they didn't match his face. They were very tiny. And it looked like he had just eaten ketchup all the time. I don't know.
She's talking about someone's teeth. The ex-boyfriend's teeth.
He had really little teeth. Like, they didn't match his face. They were very tiny. And it looked like he had just eaten ketchup all the time.
Ma'am, you have a brown baby tooth that is hanging on with its little fists trying to hang on, no matter how much sugar and shit you put into your mouth. So how dare you talk about anyone else having teeth that look like they just ate ketchup?
I don't know. That's how I remember him. I don't know. And he had like a weird haircut. Maybe I always hated my friends' boyfriends because...
Wait, we had a weird haircut. When was the last time we saw your haircut? Do you have any hair left to cut? Which is fine if you don't. But if you're going to talk shit about other people's hair, let's see yours first. I mean, you can't say shit, right?
I was jealous that they would get some of the attention that I wanted from my best friend all the time. You know? Like, you go from seeing your best friend every minute of every day to, oh, I have a boyfriend now, so they're just always there now, and like they're annoying being there.
Why? Because you can't have all your... This is screaming single white female. If you haven't seen that movie, it's an old movie, but it's great. She's been crazy forever. She was crazy as a child. She's crazy now, and she just refuses to get help. So I don't really give a fuck. She's so jealous. Yeah.
Did you ever date a friend's ex or date? No.
Did Chantel ever date a friend's ex? No. I guarantee you, every single person that her friends dated made fun of Chantal to her friends behind her back. I will put money on that too.
Not ever. Thanks for the money, but bye. So every little thing I buy in my life is going to be accused of being Sass's money for how long?
Forever. That's it. You lost the privilege of being trustworthy on the internet. This is it. You fucked up.
Like, how much do you really think we made? No one cares.
How do we know? Because you won't release any of that information. That's why you're scamming people. You have scammed people, period. You are still scamming people in Qatar because people in Qatar are still giving you money to your PayPal. So you are still running that scam in a different country now, again, across the border.
Yeah, seriously, stay mad about it. Nobody cares. Like, if she's in school and has her outfits or supplies, transportation, you don't need to know anything else. Thank you.
A neighbor threatened to call the police because Chantal wouldn't leave his boys alone. Yeah, I remember that story. Yep, Jobin. Yep, absolutely. I remember that.
Correction channels analyzed your water bottle ran. Ugh, yeah.
Shout out to AYS. That was some sleuthing.
Probably. Bye. Bye-bye. It's crisscross.
Oh, that's the end. All right, that's the end. So thank you, Just Saying, for that. Now, if you guys are down, I made this video. I put it out this morning. Basically, it is entitled 10 Days Ago, the Internet Canceled Foodie Beauty, and Here's Why. If you're down to watch, this is about the current scandal. Please share this wherever you want. You have my permission if you want to like review it or whatever the fuck you use it on your channel. go ahead. I'm hoping other people will see this. I tried to be as thoughtful as I could, so let's just watch. Thank you, just saying. Woo.
So Sasa's very close to us, and yeah, we talked to her family, and they're more than fine with, you know, they know about the internet, and they're more than fine with Sasa being.
It's a good question, Miss T.
So
thank you, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I'm good. Basically, I'm doing this. It's okay, Adi, she can talk. The live stream I'm doing basically, like, we plan on helping.
Listen, the pixels, the coffins, it worked in this. It actually helped me. I'm glad this is so pixelated.
Her as well. Yeah, we just want positivity, obviously, guys. So, hi. Sasa is not from a very affluent family, and they can't really afford to pay. She needs special schooling. She's has special needs, and she needs special schooling. And it's about $1,000 a year, and we're also going to help. But I just thought I'd let you guys know that the ad revenue for this at least is.
Asking viewers to watch YouTube ads or to skip the ads is completely against the terms of service. YouTube doesn't want the creators fucking with your ad experience, right? Hi, Mary. Hi. This is against terms of service completely. AdSense is Google. AdSense is what pays us. YouTube doesn't pay us. AdSense pays us, right? Keep that in mind. So again, YouTube aims for natural ad engagement and penalizes attempts to artificially influence viewership. Boogie, that weirdo from Lolcow Universe, whatever, I think he's one of the people who did this and lost his monetization or something. Something along those lines happened. This happened to him.
Going for Sasa, which I will prove to you guys. And
this is just her community tab post.
So just anything that we make from this live stream goes towards Sasa and her school. She really needs special schooling, so, and it's pretty expensive for them here. So yeah.
Oh, was that Dark Side? I thought Dark Side. Oh, Dark Side. You're right. That was Dark Side Phil. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah. I watched the whole ad for her. Yes, thank you. If you guys can just watch the ads for her, that would be awesome. Thank you. And of course, any super chats, anything from this live will go towards her. And like I said, we're also planning on helping her. But
are you?
Yeah, basically, I'm trying to YouTube.
Because if she's admitting, and this is her lie now, she's admitting she got over $1,100 from donations from people, right? If the schooling was $1,000, what did you contribute, Chantal? You just said, we're going to help too. What did you give him? What would you give her? And where's that information?
Love her, because she does need the help. It's a little pricey. It's like maybe around $1,000 a year.
Okay, $31. I'll check it out.
US for that. Hey, Justine. Thanks, Fernanda. And I just,
hey, Bruce.
Like, Wanda for the kitty, 50 US. Oh.
And by the way, I made a mistake. Shout out to Jane. This is supposed to say Kuwait, not Syria. So whoever this Wanda person was kicked off the self-deportation from Kuwait, not Syria. I apologize.
Thank you so much, Wanda. If we take her, will you guys help us? Like, for real? Thank you guys for being part of the... If we take her, will you guys help us? Like, for real? Thank you guys for being part of this, you know? To submit a name, donate 10 to PayPal. No, I have the PayPal there just because, you know, it's going to be a bit pricey, but if you guys want to help. But if not, we're still going to do it, you know?
We hear a lot in this community about false outrage, especially when I'm going to speed it up a little. This is so weird hearing myself, by the way, guys. Foodie does something outlandish or controversial, but this latest stunt she's pulled has people from every corner of girl world up in arms, and rightfully so. Whenever an animal in Chantal's world is exposed on her channel, we usually hear the same battle cry, leave the animal alone. Does she ever listen? Nope. And that's what she prides herself on, making the worst possible choices just to spite people who don't like her. Who usually ends up looking like the massive turd? Foodie Beauty, of course. But this current controversy puts all those previous scandals to shame. This time, Foodie decided to use a child for her own personal financial gain. And that right there is like the difference. I think that is the clear difference between everything she has ever done in the prior to this, apart from maybe lying about the May situation when May accused Nodder of SA and Chantal gave a false alibi, right? That's pretty fucking serious. But this is also this is, I think, the most other serious thing she's done. I think we should not be fucking allowing this going unchecked, in my opinion. But I'm nobody, so
10 days ago,
hi Bruce, have a good one.
Fired
Thanks
up
for
a live stream, and viewers tuned in to see a little girl sitting next to Chantal.
Silver Wolf, hi.
Horror, shock, repulsion, disgust, outrage, and blind hatred are some of the many sentiments expressed throughout the community when she decided to showcase a child on her channel. Never before has she been so outwardly brazen and bold. Not only was the girl underage, she was also a child with special needs, which somehow made the whole situation even worse. And if you think having a child on a live stream was bad, buckle up, because she didn't stop there. She openly and brazenly begged for money from her chat, using the child's school expenses as the hook. Claiming the girl needed to go to a special school that cost upward of $1,000 USD, she proudly displayed her PayPal link and urged people to donate.
And I was just thinking, like, honestly, there aren't probably a lot of schools specifically for special needs students currently in Syria. It probably, no, I'm not saying anyone should be doing this, but if we really want to fucking catch her out, we could find out whether or not Foodie Beauty is attached to any of those fucking schools. I guarantee you she's not. She's not.
And donate, they did. Foodie later alleges that over $1,100 USD was raised, but with no insight into who donated what amounts. Rule number 1 is always applicable. Foodie Beauty always lies. After promising to show receipts for what she considered real charity, she resurfaced a couple days later in a hotel room in Doha, Qatar, alone. She ended up spending that donated money intended for a child with special needs on hotel rooms and takeout meals. As of this time this video is live, she is still adamant about not having to show anyone any receipts from her latest scam.
Thanks,
She either didn't expect the level or intensity of the backlash, or she did it to cause the backlash, which is disgusting in and of itself.
Yeah, which is worse? That she did this to cause rage, like she rage baited us, or she really just wanted the money and she really just wanted the grift and didn't realize or didn't care that we would have this much problems. Because think about it. In the past, we have tried to hold her feet to the fire, but we haven't been able to. I think we have the momentum now. If people want to start striking channels and getting, reaction channels taken down, maybe this is the momentum we need.
Regardless, when she made the decision to put the child on her live stream, she opened Pandora's box. People who don't normally interact in the community were suddenly taking up arms and reporting her en masse to any organization that would be able to stop her exploiting a child.
And I don't know about you guys, but I noticed people have been leaving me comments who they have said, hey, listen, I don't usually comment on, on videos, but I've been watching and I've reported her. They've told me that they've reported her. And it's just like, yeah, she pissed a lot of people off. People that don't normally like interact together. Everyone's kind of like, fuck this, that's wrong, and that's good. That's a good thing.
PayPal and YouTube are just a couple of the places where people have reported this illegal activity, but I have personally seen lists going around of contact information regarding fraud and child exploitation in Syria.
Home Legend, thank you so much for the super sticker. You are very welcome. And thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the support, honey.
Yeah. So I'm almost positive that there are plenty of people corresponding.
Mr. Brownstone, I will go there with you today because I had a feeling you might come in today. What word is being exaggerated? Exploitation? Because I use that word a lot on purpose. Because what she's doing is terrible. And the word exploitative and exploitation is terrible. And I want people to know what she's doing is fucking terrible.
With various entities to get some eyes on this current situation.
Your reporter,
when something like this happens in a community, it's important to not lose sight of the goal, which is to stop any child or innocent party, and that includes animals, from being exploited. If you see something, say something, right? It's easy to get lost in emotions and anger when dealing with someone who openly exploits vulnerable populations. So please remember, don't let her get under your skin. Keep the focus aligned directly on her forehead. Save your heat for her.
Yeah, don't fight with each other. Don't fight with each other. It's shit's what she wants, right? If we fight with each other, then no one's paying attention to her, right? So pay attention to her. What is she doing right now?
Let's send a message that this kind of thing should not and will not be tolerated in our community. We cannot let her set a precedent that it's acceptable to parade children on adult platforms where they are open to perverts, pedophiles, and piss poor moderation. As a side note, and not that you need any more fuel for this fire, but that little girl was being verbally and openly abused by a pervert in Chantal's chat, and her moderators not only allowed that person to comment the same disgusting message twice, but Foodie later lashed out at the chat saying it wasn't her fault.
So, Foodie lovers in here, if you're watching, what's your excuse for that? How are you going to excuse that? That the person was allowed to write twice the same disgusting message, illegal message, by the way, which could have got him thrown in jail, probably. Thank you, K-Star. Appreciate that. For being the voice of children with SEN. Absolutely. Someone's got to fucking say something. I don't care. Someone's got to say something. Thank you for the support.
The entire thing.
Ask her parents. Why don't you ask her parents, Mr. Brownstone? Do they exist? How do you know her parents were informed? You know nothing. And neither do I. And that's the problem, right? We're just guessing. We don't know.
Thing was an absolute nightmare. And the kicker in all of this, that live stream is still up publicly on her channel.
Right now, that live stream is still there. And YouTube has not taken it down.
With the thumbnail showing the child's face in full view. And again, this is the same woman who had a convicted child sex offender modding in her chat, who she referred lovingly to as her YouTube husband for years. This isn't false outrage, and anyone saying that should probably have their hard drives searched.
I mean, I'm just curious, and I'm not trying to dogpile on Brownstone, but Brownstone, whoever you are, I know you're someone's sock. Do you think what she's doing is right? I'm just curious. I would love to have a discussion, like an honest discussion. I would love to see what your reasoning is, why this should be allowed on her channel. Honest question.
So here are some reasons why I feel
they block everyone else, but not the pedophile that asked the little girl to get naked, right? Because that's what he did. Disgusting. Teardrop. Why would you only mute him? Only block that one message? Fucking pervert. Teardrop. What is wrong with you? You let him write it twice. Fucking pig. I think she was less than honest, probably, but calling it child exploitation is serious. Yeah, well, it is serious. She made money off of a child with special needs. So yeah.
Well, this entire spectacle is an issue. First of all, she's exploiting a vulnerable child.
Maybe Bunny. Gross.
Using a child, especially one with a disability, as a tool to elicit.
Like, I just can't believe anyone would be arguing this. It just doesn't make any sense to me. How could you possibly stick up for this? Honestly, just curious.
Donations is exploitative on multiple levels. First, there's the whole aspect of consent. That child does not possess the mental capacity to understand or consent to being on Foodie Beauty's YouTube channel.
Period. That's it. Period. If this little girl's parents aren't going to stick up for her, we will. Bunny, thank you for joining the membership. I really appreciate you. Please enjoy the burgers, emojis, and we do have a Discord channel if you'd like.
Her parents, if they exist,
hey, Miss Candy, how are you?
Likely have no idea the extent of how depraved and disgusting Foodie Beauty's community actually is. In my opinion, I don't believe that any adults in that child's life fully understand or consent to the public display and monetization of that child, especially across international lines. Foodie isn't just soliciting for...
Mr. Brownstone, you don't know what's going on either. And I'm sorry, but I will rather side with being a little too conservative when it comes to protecting a child's rights than protecting Foodie Beauty's rights. She's got nothing to do with that. Child is a complete stranger to her. They're not related. I don't know.
For donations in Syria. In the past, she has solicited in Kuwait, Canada, Thailand, and now Qatar.
That's 4 countries that we know of that she's solicited money to her directly to her PayPal from. That's international. She's not just in Canada doing this. She's international doing this. She did it yesterday.
Real international beeson right there. Now, what about that child's right to privacy and a sense of dignity? Children with disabilities are already vulnerable, and they're already open to discrimination and marginalization. And I hate to say it, but being in a war-torn country like Syria, services and governmental oversight of vulnerable children can also be difficult to manage. There aren't many functional agencies that have available resources to ensure exploitation like this doesn't happen, at least not in the current time. It's hard to keep an eye on the most prone to abuse and neglect when the country itself is trying to heal and rebuild from years of war.
And all right, let's not jump on Mr. Brownstone. I just wanted to have a discussion. People are allowed to have their opinions. Just please don't like side with child exploitation or whatever you want to call it. Okay.
That makes sense. So it's up to regular viewers like you and me.
No, I think I know who that is now. They messed up. I think I know who that is.
To say something when something just doesn't seem right. Using this child's image and her story without clear boundaries or protection puts her in an even more precarious position. Foodie can't even moderate her own abusers, much less random perverts clicking on a live stream with a child's face plastered all over it. Then there's the fact that she's manipulating her viewers' emotions. It taps into people's natural empathy for children, especially those with disabilities. Who doesn't have empathy for a child, especially when using a platform like YouTube or PayPal, where it's so easy to just click a couple buttons and send some money? Then there's the actual grift itself, the fundraising. In my opinion, she has crossed the line and is now committing outright fraud. She did this under false pretenses. If Foodie Beauty collected money stating it would go to a specific cause, like sending the child to a special school, and then ended up using it for herself, that's misrepresentation. It's a core component of fraud. She gets a bunch of money, which she never discloses, and then ends up a couple days later in a hotel room in another country eating takeout. And then she starts lashing out at anyone asking to see receipts, even those who actually donated to the cause. Then there's the whole violation of the platform.
I know, guy. I know, runs. It's okay. Thank you, guys, though.
Rules.
Right? I don't want to ever have I don't want to hug box like Chantal. Like if someone disagrees with me, if they're respectful, they could stay. Honestly, as long as they're not being a douche, it's fine. YouTube and PayPal both have strict policies against deceptive fundraising. This could result in her accounts being suspended or banned entirely. She's funneled a lot of these exploitative donations through PayPal. Luckily, however, the good people of the community had reported her to PayPal, and PayPal UK has since responded asking for evidence of the fraud. So hopefully something can be done here. There's also the possibility of international implications. Because this involves money crossing borders and the child actually resides in Syria, it adds another layer of complexity. It could be subject to scrutiny by international charities and regulators or even law enforcement if the Whitebird, she also shut down her DMs on Instagram. So if you did want to send her a message saying, hey, I want a refund or where'd my money go? I want a receipt. She's not going to get the DM. So, amount was large enough or involved some kind of wire fraud. Remember, she wasn't able to get her money when she was in Syria. And she stated the girl's family doesn't have a bank account. If that all seems super shady and doesn't make sense, it's because it is and it doesn't. And don't forget, guys, there are a lot of teachers in this community. And I don't know if you guys are aware, but once you start, taking college classes and you're about to get your certification for whatever you're teaching, whatever it is, you take an oath. You become a mandated reporter. So if you ever find or come in contact with a child who needs assistance and it turns out that you didn't help them or you didn't try to get them help, you can get in trouble. You can get in a lot of trouble. So listen, we got to say something. I've been trying to bang the drums this morning. That's all I can do. So I'm at, whatever. Then there's absolutely zero transparency and she's taking zero accountability. She promised to show receipts and then she didn't. She's mad when anyone asks her to show anything, an itemized list, anything. This instantly undermines. Hey, Reason. I came into your chat earlier today. I saw you. I'm glad you're back on YouTube. Not that she had any to begin with, but the whole thing just stinks and she knows it. She just can't stop the floodgates now, no matter what she does. Oh, it gives the impression that she actually pocketed the money, which pretty much aligns with patterns of scam behavior. Right. That's a scam, right? If you're saying I'm raising money for this cause and it turns out you didn't use that money for that cause, even if that's the reason why you need to have a paper trail, you're not allowed to use money specifically intended for a charity and use it for yourself. Even if you pay that charity, that is a misappropriation of funds. That is money laundering. That is illegal. People go to jail all the time for shit like that because it's easy to catch, right? Just follow the numbers. It aligns with the fact that she left Syria, where she's been bitching and moaning and sweating for a month, and now she's cooling her cracked heels in a hotel room in Doha. She's already planning another fast food funeral as she sucks up the air conditioning. It absolutely destroys any trust in her and fuels her reputation even more as someone who regularly misleads her audience. She's now known not only as just an animal abuser, but as a scammer. Right, Saz. I love that for her. Yeah. And also, nothing about this is legitimate.
because there are requirements to being an actual charity. First, there's something that's called the verification of need. This simply means that the people who will be benefiting from the charity have been fully vetted and meet the requirements for receiving whatever aid is on the table.
Right, because here's another scam that could be run that we haven't even thought about. What if the parents, if they exist, or the caregivers of that child, and Chantal and Salah are in it together and fully intend to not give that money to the child? Maybe the parents are going to take half of it. Maybe Chantal's going to take half. We don't know, right? There are many ways that child can be used to get money from her, like out of her, as her, like, you know, she's the bait and the hook.
It seems pretty standard. And in this case, this due diligence was not done. There's also the matter of a secure transfer of funds. How do we know she's not just sending this donated money straight to someone else? We don't, and that's part of the problem. There's no oversight. Instead, she turned a live stream into a free-for-all donation drive. She didn't use any sort of infrastructure. There's no details, no verification, nothing for donors to say that the money actually went where it was supposed to.
Right, like did people get like a receipt? Like what? I mean, I know you get like a thing in your, you know, your PayPal, wherever you send it, like you get something in return, but like it just shows that you sent her money. That's all it says, right? So where's the receipt? Watch the ads, wink, wink. Watch all the ads. Don't do that.
This sets a dangerous precedent. It opens the door for her or anyone else, for that matter, to start weaponizing children for quick cash grabs. And then there's the optics.
Because if she got away with it once, what's going to stop her from doing it again? Why wouldn't she do it again? If it worked the first time, I got $1,100 and counting the first time. Why would she stop? YouTube didn't shut her down. She's still making the same shit paycheck she always makes.
It just looks so bad. Let's be honest. When someone claims donations are going to a child in need and the next thing you see is that person checked into a fancy hotel in another country, what are you thinking? Are you really that stupid? It's practically begging to be called out for grifting or exploitation. And that's what we're trying to do right here.
Feel free, again, please feel free to share this video. I'm going to skip ahead because I'm sick of hearing my own voice. We're just going to skip till the last here. Here we go. And these are the clips I wanted to end on. I thought it was very dramatic.
Among Us.
Right. This is my job, and if I can share some of my ad revenue, you know, and if anybody, yeah, 84 a month, but yeah,
yes,
anyone
Joanna
wants to help, we are accepting, like, through to us, whatever. They'll all go to her anyways for this live stream. So I don't care, Jesus, whatever. It's something positive, you know. That's thanks, Teardrop, for moderating. Yeah.
No.
If you didn't donate, then you have nothing to say. I know, Margie. It's really sad. Basically, in my video, like Salah was like, don't, okay, I'm sorry, babe, I have to out this, but he's like, don't mention that people reported it. I wasn't going to, but I'm not taking the blame for returning the cat, okay? I had no choice. People mass reported it, and we got told we had to leave the cat back with the mom and back in the park. Like, it's a law in Kuwait. I had no idea. So instead of rescuing a kitten who was almost dead, we have to return it. So, you know, and people are like, well, you can't blame the haters. It's the law in Kuwait. If nobody had said anything, I don't think they would have cared.
If nobody had said anything, they wouldn't have cared. So as long as you don't turn her in, nothing's going to happen. As long as we don't make too much of a fuss and don't kick up too much dust, they're not going to do anything. And she's 100% right. Fucking sick, dude. Sick. And that kitten was not far from dead. Yeah, fuck that. The kitten was fine.
Did you donate, Rude Bunny? Did you donate? No?
Okay. Shout out Rude Bunny. She was in here before.
Okay. Blocked by.
I think.
Yeah, her parents are. Yep. Yeah, they're aware. They're aware.
Are they aware? Chantal, do they exist? Where are they? Where's their consent? Just because you said it, we have to believe it? I don't think so. There she is, Rude Bunny. There you go. See? I knew you were in here. So, yeah. I don't believe the parents gave consent if they exist. I don't know if the child has parents. Maybe she's adopted. Who knows? Like, who knows what the situation is? This shouldn't even be discussed, right? Because we shouldn't even know about this child. Her existence should not even be in our, like, on our minds. But here we go. So let's see what happens. Please feel, I tried to make this video as like concise as possible, like as thoughtful as possible, and like as clear. So please, again, share this wherever you want. If you know people in fucking Qatar who are in social media and want to discuss these kinds of things, and there's someone in their city who has been exploiting children, like, I mean, whatever, like, use this whatever you want. So thank you guys for watching. Again, I think she's committing fraud. That's my opinion. Whatever. That's all there is. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for chatting. If you're lurking, thank you for the super chats, for just hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Love to you all. Bye, guys. Keep beezing.